go to Kmart.
You say you're special, one of a kind, one of the better boys. I'm on your level. That's what you say.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is the first time you're joining me here. I need to go to Kmart and pick up a Father's Day gift, so I thought we'd do that together. We'd have a look at what's new in Kmart. Subscribe if you're not already. I am constantly doing these Kmart shop with me's because I'm constantly in Kmart, so turn on your notification bell, give the video a big thumbs up because it really helps to support my channel, and it also tells me what kind of videos you guys like. Anyway, enough rambling, let's go to Kmart. When I got to Kmart, I noticed they had all the new spring pieces in as far as clothing was concerned, so I am going to be filming that spring try-on haul. I'm going to be doing that this weekend while Dylan watches the kids. It's just too hard while I have the pram, of course. Could you imagine that, trying to get into the changing room? But I noticed they had all of these new rattan look pieces in. For the bathroom especially, I like this toilet roll holder, but keep in mind they feel terrible. They feel cheap because obviously they are cheap. But you wouldn't really want it to be that kind of porous material. You'd want it to be a type of plastic material anyway. Being right next to a toilet, it's much easier to clean as well. I did try to pull these pieces out to give you guys a better look at them. However, there was just too many shoved onto the shelf, so like they wouldn't come out even if I tried. I've always wanted one of these automatic soap dispensers. I thought they were a really cool idea. However, when I had a look at this one that was open, it looks cheap, doesn't it? It doesn't look great. I know they do a black one, however, there's just none in my store ever. I only know they do a black one because I've seen it online, so I'm interested to see if that one looks a bit better. But the white one isn't a vibe, is it? I do like these towels, very cute for spring, and they didn't feel as bad as I thought they would. They're actually quite soft, especially considering they're like a pattern to them. But keep in mind, Kmart towels are just notorious for pulling. I'll show you guys on this towel, but all of the towels that I've purchased from Kmart do it eventually, if not straight away. I mean, perfect example, this one's still on the shelf and it has a pull, but I did see this new in item, spot cleaner, $89. I'm so interested to see how it goes, and I think I'm just gonna have to be the test subject for it. But if you have tried it, please let me know down in the comments below what you thought of it. I actually went into Kmart to get a garment steamer, but this is not it. I was quite shattered at Kmart's selection of garment steamers, but I did see this window vacuum cleaner. I've seen it for a while now. It's not a new in item, but again, if you've used it, let me know how it goes, because I would like to try it for my spring cleaning. Something I haven't seen in Kmart before. I didn't check the website to see if it was a new in item either, but again, I haven't seen it. So it's body fat scales, and I just think like this is such a smart technology, the fact that they can tell your body fat by just standing on a piece of metal. Because I was looking here, there and everywhere for this garment steamer that wasn't there, I ended up finding a few laundry pieces like this ironing board, a mobile laundry sorter, a tabletop ironing board, and of course they have their everyday one. But I was also in need of a dustpan and broom, so I decided to grab one. But look how big this one is. It's their extra large dustpan and broom, and both are $5, but it's huge. I don't feel like the camera is quite doing it justice. I grabbed this one, which has rubber bristles. I'll let you know how I feel about it when I give it a bit more use. At the moment, yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like the brush bristles work a lot better. But these were great, both for $21. I noticed that they didn't have a lot of reviews online, but they didn't say they just landed. So I'm not sure if just a lot of people hadn't purchased them. And I was recently looking for these particular items exactly, with the dividers and everything. And I was only days prior looking for this exact piece. And I promise you, when I go back next week to actually purchase it, because I do budget my organizational pieces, otherwise I'd be completely broke on buying containers for no good reason. I promise you the one I want won't be there, and it's so annoying. That's just so how Kmart works. And please keep in mind with this particular one I'm showing you, it was really hard to get the drawer out, which I don't find a problem with most of the Kmart ones. It wasn't even just the sticky tape. It felt really flimsy and cheap. But I did see they had these new acrylic pieces, and they also had it in the white one I'm about to show you. It's called the Smooth and Shiny Small Clear Plastic Tub. What a name. Very descriptive. I know they've had really large versions of these for a while, but I'm glad they have the smaller ones in now, and here's hoping they do a medium-sized version too. I think these storage containers are really smart. I could think of so many things you could use for them. Root vegetables, you could put laundry in there, kids' toys. But we are onto my favorite section now, of course, which is the home decor. I love this shell piece. Unfortunately, I have 2 small babies that would break this in about 5 minutes, because anywhere that I have free to put it is exactly where they can reach. So we're not going to be grabbing that one this time, unfortunately. But here's starting a petition that Kmart stops doing these goddamn ugly fake plants. Like, look how bad that plant looked. Something that is cute though is this vertical garden wall planter. You get 4 in the pack and they're removable pot plants, but I'm just worried that they won't actually stay up on the wall properly. I'm worried about warping and I really wish I could open it, but I did love the look of this floor lamp. I saw that it's just landed. I've been eyeing off a really expensive version of this for years, so I love that. I did have a look in the planter section, like in the whole garden section, and I hope that they have some more spring stock to come in there. Moving on to the pillow section now, cushion section, throw pillow, throw cushion, whatever you want to call it. These ones are $18. Both of them, the ones that I'm going to show you, are $18 and they feel really soft. These ones are also a little bit larger than your average pillow size, but the next ones I'm going to show you for $9.50. Just keep your $9.50. These are not worth it, honestly, especially if you have a pet of any kind in your home. This is not it. Because I'm a crazy Kmart lady, I have been stalking these online and I was so excited when I saw them in store because it's a toy holder for your pet's toys. However, as soon as I felt it, I was like, no, surely not. Can you actually see how flimsy it is? Can you see my finger like poking through? My dog would just chew that up in a second. I can't believe they didn't think about that. Whoever designed this does not actually have a dog. While we're starting Kmart petitions, let's start one to stop this rattan woven fabric on these light pendants because they're just breaking constantly. I'm seeing them in the clearance section because they're broken. It was in my last shop with me. I showed you guys some Hollywood lights in the makeup section, but they did have some big proper ones for $35, as well as this wall light, which was $25. But again, I could just see this bad boy breaking so easily. I saw these last time I was in Kmart and I was so excited to show you guys that they actually have handles in Kmart now, which has just been a missed opportunity for them for so long. I loved these glass ones. In fact, I couldn't decide between these glass ones or the gold ones. But the gold ones, I don't know, I just don't feel like they're going to be as timeless for me personally. They're just kind of like a trend that I'd be going for. In a recent trip to Kmart, I ended up getting the laundry hamper cabinet, which I'll show you guys here. And I decided to swap out the handles on that one for the glass ones I purchased. But I have to say, out of all the ones that I could see, my favorite were these half moons. I believe it's Sarah's Day who has the gold ones specifically all throughout her kitchen. And as soon as I saw them, I fell in love. All of the handles you see, whether they were the 2-pack or the 4-pack, they all range from the $7.50 to the $9.50 mark. Don't quote me if this is a new item, but I've personally never seen it before. But it's the dotted whiteboard, which I think would just be a really handy idea, especially if you have kids like me. But there were heaps of new outdoor toys, summer toys and activities, like the portable backyard tennis. The thing I love about Kmart is they're always thinking of smart ideas of how to store things like this. This is great if you live in an apartment. You could just take it down to the park. Another really smart idea, I found this in the camping section, and I will show you one with a lid in a moment, but is this collapsible storage box. Don't think about it just for summer drinks. Could you imagine all the different things you could store in this? And when it doesn't need to be used anymore, you just collapse it and store it away. But how cool is this? Very smart. I don't drink anymore, but very smart. Like I said, they have a whole range of outdoor activities. If you guys are interested in seeing some of the kids ones, let me know down below. I just don't know how many of you actually have kids, and this is a homemaking style channel, so you may not be interested, but I always have a look in the nursery section because they have some amazing decor and storage pieces in there. If you haven't had a look yourself, it's definitely worth popping by every now and again, even if you don't have kids but you're just into home decor or storage. I appreciate to see that Hallmark is finally stepping up and offering some cards from 75 cents because no one should be paying $5 for a card. I'm not gonna lie, and it might have just been my store, but the Father's Day section was actually so sad. It's like they just went around the store and grabbed some things like, yeah, fathers would like a tackle box and some seat covers. Like, Kmart didn't make anything especially for fathers, which is fine, I get it, but I don't know, they definitely had a lot more Mother's Day stock. So much so, we're already on to the next section. I had to grab a couple pieces from the beauty section, so I was having a look here, and I can never find cool things like this when I want to buy my sister's birthday presents. It's always just, you know, sporadic times when I don't need them. But I did need to get some nail bits, and next time I go traveling, I'm definitely grabbing these. I think they're the smartest option. Not even because they're so aesthetically pretty, but because they don't weigh a lot, so they don't add a lot to your luggage. I did see Kmart has this whole new sleep range in. They had, you know, the sleep balm, but all of the range consists of lavender and aloe vera specifically. They've got bath oil and bath fizzers. I noticed this pretty cool one, the sleep roll-on oil. I don't know how I feel about putting one of Kmart's oils on me, but you'll have to forgive me for not specifically looking at the eye mask and gel socks that were $8 because I got so excited / skeptical about these sleep scrunchies. It was $3 for 4 and I definitely thought they were pulling my leg, but I have to admit they kind of helped my hair not tangle throughout the night last night. You'll have to give me another few days to a week to actually tell if they worked, but you know, it didn't tangle my hair more. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.